This screencast will deal with utilizing DimDim Pro, which is a webinar software. So this will teach you how to log into DimDim and some of the features. The first thing you want to do is log in. And so the URL that you will want to go to is my.dimdim.com/Fluid Studio. So again, my.dimdim.com/Fluid Studio as it appears here. Now, you'll probably come to a screen that looks something similar to this. At that point, you'll want to sign in. Provide your DimDim ID. The ID for Fluid Studio is Fluid Studio. The password will be given to you, so you'll know what that is. And then click Sign In. You want to give this same my.dimdim.com/Fluid Studio URL to all the people that will be attending the webinar as well. They will get in the same way you do. They'll basically just set up by entering their email address, so it makes it quite easy. But for you as an administrator, this is the screen that comes up. Some of the features are pretty robust, others are a little bit more scaled back as opposed to GoToMyPC or WebEx. But the best way to start an instant meeting is just click on the button that says Start. It will load that in, and I'm hoping this works okay because I'm using a USB headset, and it often asks you if you want to tie in to use your webcam and an external microphone, which would be my USB headset. Notice that it's asking me that right now on this screen, and it just disappeared. We are not going to use it. Notice it's here in this corner. Camera and microphone, you can allow that or you can deny that. So I don't want the camera and the microphone to access, so I'm going to click Deny. Now it'll ask you what you would like to do with web meeting today. The best thing that I like about DimDim is it allows you to share your computer screen. Unlike some other software that we've utilized in the past, you can either share the computer screen, a whiteboard, or share a presentation. So if you click on Share the Computer Screen, it takes a few moments, but it will come up, and when you know you're sharing your screen, it will actually let you know that because there will be a red border around the outside of the screen, and that'll tell you that you're sharing your screen. Notice that there is also a large Now Sharing My Desktop in the lower right hand corner. Now this can be moved to two different places around the screen, and it can even be minimized if you click the button next to DimDim. Now minimizing controller, select controller via menu to unhide, so you can go ahead and hide that if you'd want. Now notice, I hope you can see it on the screencast, but all around the outside of the screen is a red line, and that lets me know that I am now sharing my screen. So anyone logged on to my.dimdim.com/Fluid Studio is now seeing exactly what I'm seeing. So I could go to my email, and they could see my email. I could go to Acrobat, and they would see exactly what I'm looking at, and so that makes it very robust to a very robust way to share information. I'm going to go back to Firefox so I can show you some more features of DimDim. One thing that allows you to do is this record button. At present, this meeting is not being recorded. You can click on record and it will actually record the button, or excuse me, record the session. And then when you're done, it'll ask you to stop the recording, and then you'll have to make sure you click End Meeting in the upper right hand corner so that that ends, and then they'll email a transcription and a short video of the recording. And that's actually worked quite well. I've used that a few times. But again, you'll have to click record and then you'll have to stop the recording using the same button up here, and then end the meeting, and then it will automatically alert probably me, because it goes to the administrator's email, and then I can forward that on to you. One other very nice feature about DimDim is it has a dial-in number and a passcode. Now this does not change, so from an administration perspective, it makes it a lot easier for up to 50 people to dial in and to put the passcode in and listen to what you're saying, so that the audio bridge is quite nice. When you record a session as well, if you're using the dial-in feature, the audio is crystal clear, so I highly suggest using that. From an administration level, if you dial in using this number, 702-473-3463, before you hit the passcode, you have to make sure you do star 358437 and then pound. If you're an attendee, you dial the same dial-in number and the passcode with the pound after it, but you don't put the star before the passcode number. So again, if you're the administrator, hit star 358437 pound, and then they'll know that you're the administrator and you control that phone conversation and that phone session when people are speaking. Now, you'll hear hold music unless someone else jumps on, and so I often wondered, why do I keep hearing that hold music? Well, you have to have at least 2 people on for that hold music to take effect. Again, some of the other things on the left-hand side, you can stop sharing the computer screen, show the whiteboard, show a presentation, so you can upload, in essence, a PowerPoint PDF or PowerPoint PPTX file. So you just choose where that file is located on your desktop or wherever you might have that saved. I'm just going to pull up one of these really quick so that I can show a sample. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I'm going to pull up a sample presentation that I've done in the past on social media. Once you choose that through the browse feature, you then click share, and it uploads that presentation. It usually takes 5 to 10 seconds to upload that. And then it will show up on the screen. Looks like it's going to take just a moment to do that, to load the shared document. But then it will allow you to click through the presentation. Now, I don't see a lot of features why I'd use this over sharing the desktop or sharing the computer screen and just bring this up in Acrobat. You know, I don't know why this would be that much more attractive to me as opposed to sharing the computer screen and showing Acrobat. So there are these tools here which I haven't used a lot, but that might be a reason why if you want to mark this up, but I just don't see a lot of reasons why you'd want to do that. The other thing you can do is show a web page directly in this window. But again, I'm a bigger fan of sharing the computer screen and just going to the web page, because there's not a lot of functionality that this provides. But in essence, this is what that will do. It'll load the page right in and then allow you to show everyone that. Anyway, that is DimDim in a nutshell. And again, if you need the username and password, you can get that. But this will allow you to share information over large distances with people and make it a lot easier that way.